Good evening, brothers and sisters. This is Victor Callender. Today is the 4th of December, 2025. It's now 2037 or 8:37 Pacific Standard Time where I live. I am coming to you to, as usual, have a conversation with you. By sharing, I'm learning from you. And I'm always placing myself in a position not to be hopefully condescending or arrogant or egotistical, but to listen to the voices of the people and to learn from the people. And where wrong, to apologize, ask your forgiveness, and move forward. I want to talk about the responsibility of government and the responsibility of those who've taken the oath of office ministerially and as members of parliament. Those positions are positions of tremendous fiduciary responsibility in probably one of the most august institutions in parliamentary democracy in the entire world. And Barbados's political system is steeped in veneration. And when one assumes the mantle of responsibility, especially holding down a ministerial portfolio, a lot is expected of that person. There's a lot of rubbish going around Barbados with people who are in the current government who are just warming seats and for no reason at all contribute very little to parliamentary debate and to the legislative process. And all of you know that I've constantly been pounding the pavement on that issue and the issue of a sexual predators registry as it relates to these young kids in Barbados and these predators that's out there. But I want to talk about parliamentarians, people who are in specific office spaces as far as ministerial portfolios, who believe that they can do with the people's taxes, the people's money, whatever they want to do. Now, I am dead set against that. I believe deep inside of me that there should be term limits in politics across all spectrums, all spectrums. There is no reason why, none, why anybody should aspire to political life beyond two political terms. You can do it consecutively or non consecutively, 10 years and be gone. And that should uh, delete any idea or methodology to want to do or go places that you shouldn't go as far as embezzlement or anything of that nature as it references the people's money. Um, for those people who have sat idly by for the last few years and have contributed nothing from a parliamentary standpoint as far as legislation, the people of Barbados and the people in their constituencies, the constituencies these people represent, should get rid of them. That's my belief. If you held a ministerial portfolio and you were removed for one reason or the next, bye bye. Find something else to do that um, disallows you from having to deal with the people's business that you didn't want to deal with when you were in a position to have dealt with the issues that many Barbadians face. It compares to the salary ranges of most Barbadians, even Barbadians in the upper middle class, upper middle class, parliamentarians make much more money, and ministers in government much more money. So that you should be coming there fastidiously ready to commit yourselves to the business of the people of Barbados. Um, no politician should stay in office and be akin to a punch drunk fighter. By that I mean a fighter who is always fighting his last fight, who clearly has taken way too many blows to the head and as a result should not be licensed at all to fight. When your feet are no longer on the political gas pedal, you will know it and you should step aside and let somebody else that is by far more resilient and able to muster the instruments of government to take the job and do the job. When we when we can't do that, we find ourselves in a very bad situation and we're just holding on for whatever reason. And a good recent example of that is Ralph Gonzalez down there in St. Vincent. How could he not have known that he was going to lose that election? Akin again to a punch drunk fighter, he should have known that he would have lost that election. And he should have prepared himself or prepared his political party to have had a successor to come on board and take the mantle of leadership and the instruments of power to run that country. That's my belief. Um, as usual, I wish all Barbadians and their families the very best, especially to be safe over this holiday season. I bid you all a fantastic um, Independence Day, even though independence is now past. Um, I hope that you enjoyed yourselves and that the future will be bright and you will enjoy yourselves during this holiday season. I ask God to bless you, bless your families, place a hedge of protection around each Barbadian and their families and around the country. God bless the government of Barbados and the leadership of Barbados. Um, I hope that the new president of Barbados, who has done yeoman service to the country of Barbados, that he continues to be protected by God, and that Joe Garner, I'm very proud of the fact that he has received the honor that he received as a great West Indian fast bowler. I'm glad that he received that honor. I hope the very, very best for all of you. You know, we don't have to always agree, but one thing we should always be is not disagreeable. So you could disagree with me, just as long as we are not disagreeable with each other. Know that, you know, my heart, I'm hoping that you can tell is in the right place. God bless you. God keep you. God make you safe. Bye.
Help me spread the word about Naked Departure via social media. Subscribe and share to show support and love for our channels.